Hello and welcome back to the Kerbal Space program. My name is WWEdeadman, but you already know that. And yeah, we will. What will we do today? Do today? I guess we can, well, cheat us some science by just getting a little something out there with the new utility we got. So for instance, we do this. Then we do this. We do this just in case. We do this thingy. And we do this thingy. And that should be all of the new science that we have. The crew, of course, we can just get Bill, Jebediah, and Bob in this because it's not gonna start. Because it doesn't have any engines or anything. So we're just gonna take this out for a little bit of... yeah, I'm not even gonna save that because it's just not necessarily something I want to save. And then we'll see how much the lab can really do. So we have the lab, which is operational because we've got crew inside it. We've got this little thermometer here. We can get 25% transmit value by processing this. Of course, we already covered that, so that's not going to give us anything. Same thingy here, so we're going to just reset that. Log seismic data. So, what we're going to get by processing this, and I'm just going to show you what that does. That uses up some electrical charge, so that's a thing. Just gonna lock this too. We're not gonna get really anything here. That's just for the processing to get more transmit stuff here going. So we're gonna keep that. Okay, and review data. We didn't really get much because we didn't have enough electrical charge. I'm an idiot. Yeah, we're just gonna keep that and recover, and well, we can do a crew report, even though, yeah, we already did that. Also, EVA, not really anything that you want to do about that. Same with A. Take a surface sample here, keep that. Also, flying over Kerbin's shores. Well, take an EVA from here. I want an EVA report. Yeah, that's already done. We're gonna grab on here and store the experiments. And then we're gonna get back up here and board. And then we can review this data, and we can process it for 12% more transmit value, but that's not something we can actually do since we have not enough stuff here. But we're just gonna do this over at the other field. Well, that's definitely something that I'm going to do with the other planets. So from Eve, it is really, really hard to start again and to bring back stuff. So what I'm going to do there is essentially I'm going to build something like this. Let's see. We're gonna have this just because we need some kind of crew canister. Yeah, probably just gonna show you very, very no, that way, and start deployed. Exactly, and those pretty much between all of these. Then we're gonna have like we're probably gonna have the big ones once we go to different planets, but yeah, that would be then 1 or 2. 1, pretty much, yeah. So that's for that. Then we're gonna have... Yeah, we don't have anything else right now, so I'm just gonna cheat that in, obviously. Hello? Pretty hollow inside. Hello? Can I have that thing back? Like that there? Can I have that? Obviously not, then we're just gonna do that. Is that not gone? Then. Okay, then we're gonna try fitting this actually on here. Good. Breaking the game when I don't intend to. That is not what I really want to do. Yeah, no, this kind of looks very concerning. Hey, cool. Did that all by yourself? Hey. Wow. Of course, just to show you what I actually want to do with this on other planets. It's not like we don't need more than one of these. One of these, one of these, and one of these. And then we're just gonna fill crew in there. No, not every time. So, launch this thing. I didn't add the goo canister, but I at least can show you what I mean. Pretty much, yeah. So, first of all, I'd like to have day, thank you. Better. Now we're gonna extend the panels. I should have totally used a action group for that, because it's not gonna make this a whole lot easier to not have an action group for that bullshit. Good. So we're gonna like observe the bay and then process for more transmit value. Then do the same here. And oops, that is already the atmospheric pressure scan, which is already processed. Now, as you see, now we did get more of that here. I don't think we did get more of that. So this is really just for the transmit value. Seismic scan from runway. See, material science. that we didn't get that, but and we didn't get anything here anymore because we already have more of the science than is transmittable. So this is why most of the stuff will not. Why are you not extended? Will not have a very large benefit from having all of this. What I can do with this, of course, is and what I will do is send it into orbit around the Mun and around Minmus, because this is a really nice thing to dock to. So what I want to do there is pretty much something. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna process this. EVA. A little bit of a boost would be nice. Good. So grab this. If I now say, for instance, go down here, collect that data, which will then not be able to transmit anything else because that's a one-time use thing. I then remove the data and say for instance, seismic scan from runway is ready with that, and then I grab onto here and say store the experiments, go back into my capsule. This, of course, all being, oh, fuck. Oh, well. I should have brought a ladder. It did some stuff here. Do that, do that, do that, do that. Okay, that doesn't do anything anymore. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that. Now we do an EVA. Get on here. Grab that. Get up here. Okay, I messed that up. It's not a problem. We managed that before. We'll manage it again. See? Not a problem. We do the same thing we did before. We take this data and crash, as it seems. Yeah, good that we don't need that. Of course, we would do this much more planned out and without the problems that I'm clearly having here. So we now don't have anything to do here anymore. What we can do now is clean experiments. That takes a little bit of time, takes a little bit of electric charge. And we can do that with this one and with the goo. This takes some time. But in the end, this thing is operable again. As you see right now. Now we can observe the materials bay again. And get the same thing. But what we could do with this in an orbit around the Mun or Minmus is we could we could have a little lander that could redock to this every time it got stuff from a new biome. and then it would reset its experiments and get all the stuff in here from the capsule into this thing. Of course, we wouldn't have any problem with the whole stuff, with the whole gravity situation on Kerbin, because that would be in space. So yeah, that's that. That's what I'm planning to do with that in the first place. On the second thought, of course, we're gonna land something that looks a little bit like this on Duna and on Eve, because it's pretty easy to land on these both, because they both have atmospheres, so we can just put a whole bunch of parachutes on this and land it there. And of course that means we're gonna have 3 Kerbals stuck there, or 2 Kerbals and a remote control unit. I'm probably going to go with that. So we'll have 2 Kerbals stuck on Duna and 2 on Eve, but that is not a problem, because in this really, really huge lab module, that's not just for laboratory purposes, this is also for purposes of entertainment and everything, so they can live there forever. It's not a problem. Just so you know that. Also, do I have enough to actually afford wheels? 90, nope. So we kind of have to start doing stuff again to do that. So what we're gonna do the rest of this episode is pretty much design something that can bring a lab module to the Mun. So we're gonna have... I'd like to have smaller stuff here, but obviously that is not an option yet. So that's gonna be our last stage. We want to have 2 Kerbinauts in there, and we're gonna have Billy Bobbly and Barful Kerman. I hope he won't barf all over himself when launching this. We're not gonna... Yeah, we're gonna add action groups to this in a second, because I'm just gonna use the same model more or less. So we're gonna have 4 and another 4. That's not very beautiful. Gonna have that way. That looks way better. So of course we're gonna have those deploy on let's put them the way that they can see them from the windows. We're gonna have those deploy with the 1 key. Toggle, toggle, and toggle. So all we need this for really is the reset option of for the experiments. So we of course need a docking port on this, and I don't feel bad cheating this on here if I can. So no. I'm gonna have a single one of these. Actually, I don't feel like cheating this on here at all, because I don't have the little cubic things yet. So I'm just gonna have 2 Clampetrons on right here. It's not like we have a shielded Clampetron, but that's not something that should concern me. Yeah. So we can dock 2 things if necessary. Like we could even dock a refueling thing, which we're gonna need, because we will have a huge tank right under this to... Actually, let's have this here, and let's... let's have this here. And because this is going to dock, I'm of course also going to add some RCS units right here. And here. And here. And here too. Just in case. And yeah, what we're gonna do with the RCS fuel. Actually, let's put that like on the sides. Yeah, we don't want to obstruct the windows too much. So we're gonna do like that, and we're gonna have 4 of these up here. Yeah, that should be fine. Also, we're gonna have a bunch of batteries on these, because that's the right place for them. Yeah, we could also put a line of batteries right here. Why? Why would you not want to do that? I know this is a little bit much power, maybe. But we don't want to run out of power when processing stuff. Yeah, this looks cool. This looks good. Yeah, so this is what's going to the moon. So big tanks, big tanks. We're gonna have like a really big tank at the end of this, because I probably wanna wait, no, I don't want to cheat this too much. You know, this is gonna add some drag to this, but I don't really care, because I kind of need to secure these together, because they keep on falling apart if we don't do this right. Does that look strange to you? It does to me. Yeah. Cool. Vivias Van. How about, why am I talking German? How about doing this, just for safety reasons? Yeah. Also, we wanna, of course, bring this back. And seriously, I think we're gonna have a lot of breaking to do with that, so we want to make sure that we have enough parachutes. I don't really want to obstruct this. too much because I want to be able to actually get stuff in there. Which is probably why I should do this. Just in case. Also... yeah, doesn't matter here, really. Yeah, how about that? 4, 6, 8. Are 8 enough? I don't think so. I'll also do this and this. Yeah. Okay, those should definitely be enough. What are they called? Boosters. With just those boosters, I don't know if this is going to be possible to do, but we're gonna see about that. If not, then I'll just start the ones in here, the skip engines, right away. Yeah, I should get high enough with the boosters to actually make the skipper engines enough to get us up out of the atmosphere. That stage should get us into orbit. As you see, I did a lot of Sepatron work here, because I like having flashy staging. Anyway, and then we're gonna have the Poodle engine that should bring us over to the Mun. We're of course going to then get our probe out there, our manned lander, with all the science equipment, land that there, fly it up here, dock here, and get all our stuff over here, then reset the experiments, go back down to another biome, and so on and so forth. So that we don't have to actually send a different mission each time we want the science of another biome. Of course, science, we don't want to have a barometer. We will just put a seismic accelerometer on this too, because I can just say, hey, keep this data from here. Same with the thermometer. We're just gonna have those do the stuff on command here. I will take a communitron with me that I'll put right up here. Is that center? Yeah, that's actually center. yeah. And that's all going to come back. So I'm not really going to use the Communitron much, I think. I'll probably send back the crew reports though. Because they get the 100% science anyway. So yeah, that's the thingy. That's what we're gonna launch next time. Of course we need crew on here. And we're just gonna get Billy Bob and Barfel Herman in there, I said. So we can't forget doing that next time. Yeah, good. So all we need to do now is save and actually do a test launch with the boosters, just so we see whether the boosters are enough to actually take off. By the way, if you're wondering, yes, this is loading a little bit faster than usual. Yeah. See, the thing is, pretty much from the parts, it's as high as my constructions in the last thingy. See, I even get my own flag. That's how fast it loads. That is because I am using a thing called a RAM disk, which is since this game is not a 64-bit thing, it only uses up to 4 gigabytes of RAM. And yeah, well, my operating system, of course, uses 2 to 3 gigabytes while just running in the background. And then there's a lot of gigabytes left that I can use by just copying over the game to a RAM disk, which I did with a game, with an actual thing that someone developed for gamers. I'm just gonna launch this. Yeah, okay. Okay, not doing that that's a horrible idea. Staging was a horrible idea there. Holy macaroni. Hello. Bye-bye, boosters. Well, that's almost as bad as my New Year's rocket. I'm just gonna take the data from here with me and say recover this vessel. It's not like we lost anything with that. Hey, so I was right about having to actually start the skipper engines with it. We of course would have a lot less problems if I actually already had the mainsail engines. So stuff that's over here. That's the next one. So we need actually this to or this, but we need this anyway. So we could get here, and that are the big orange tanks and the mainsail engines, which I really want. And yeah, the thingy here costs 300. We're pretty much going to have to get all of the science from the moon back to Kerbin to be able to really afford that. So that's what we're going to start doing in the next episode. Until then, like and favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and until next time, I'm WWEdeadman. Bye!